Hi there, it's Kaya from Kaichiko Crafts, and today I will show you how to make a double shaker card. I decided to use this globe and ornament shaker card that is quite big, and I die cut a bunch of this because I won't be using any foam, I will be just using paper, so I have here more than 10 die cuts, and these are the ones that had circle in it, and now I die cut one without the circle in the middle in blue. That's because I need to have a solid backing if I want to have a shaker, of course. So this will be my back piece, and now I will start building the shaker. This is really easy to use because it's made to use it for shaker cards. So I will use my liquid glue that I have in my syringe that will help me glue it down precisely, and because I'm using liquid glue I am able to move it around just a bit once I put it on the bottom paper. So I decided to do some white dots like it was snowy, even though in the end it won't be seen almost at all because we'll have sequins on it. But yeah, I just felt it was a bit too boring having just this plain blue. So I will just continue doing so. I will put a bunch of these die cuts on top so we will have quite some dimension. But this will help me build the shaker card. I didn't want to use the foam because in my experience it doesn't work so well with this type of double shakers, so I just went with paper, and I will build two like windows for my sequence. So here you can see that I will put my first foil there, and I'm using just the same glue for everything, for the foil, for the paper. So right now I am just building my base, and I will make another shaker window because we will have two. This is double shaker card, and I will have to actually die cut some more because this didn't have enough of dimension. You need to know that you will have to die cut enough of them to be able to put your sequence there. If you won't have enough of them, your sequence won't be able to move. So make sure you use a lot of them. I think I used like 8 or something like this for a window, so 8 for the bottom window and 8 for the top window. And now I put it aside to dry, and I will start preparing my scene. This will be in the middle, and this will be the first shaker, so I will just die cut this mountain and I will just shade it a bit, even though yeah, it won't be seen almost in, but for me it makes a difference. So I will just make it like it's snow, and I will use my blender to blend it out. And for the top piece I will stamp this Blaha money and a gift and a scarf, and I will again just color it in really simply with my Copics. I decided to make my bunny white, so I will just use this gray to make him some shadows, and then I will use these pinks for his ears, nose and paws. And this is really simple, I didn't do anything special, I just used the gray for shading as I already said, and then I just blended it out with the blender. I'm using blues for this gift, and I will use the same blue for the scarf. This blue matches the blue that we have in the background, so that's why I decided to use this one. And I won't do anything special, I will just use these two colors and I will blend them out. I put the dark one down first and then I blended it out with the soft one. And I will just finish this off with some wild gel pen details. For me it really makes a difference. So I die cut this with the coordinating dies, and I will make this little heel that will go under the bunny so he won't be floating. And now it's time to actually build the shaker. First I will glue this mountain down to the middle shaker window piece. So this is actually foil there, and I put my mountain on top. And now I will use blue sequins. As you can see, this actually have seashells there because it's a summer mix. But if you don't know, Honeybee has some gorgeous sequins, so you better check it out. I love them, but I just really want to use this blue mix, and the only one I had was this summer one, but it doesn't matter. I just put the seashells out and that's it. I used it anyways. I already taped down my first window and we have our first shaker. I won't shake it yet because my glue is still wet, but I will make another one on top. So here we have this second window. This one also has around 8 die cuts stacked together, and here I will build the scene again but on the other foil. So I will use this heel that we made. I will glue everything down with my liquid glue. I was thinking about popping the bunny up, but we have a lot of dimension already because of two shakers, so in the end I decided to glue him directly on the top window foil. So you can see here that I will just use again my liquid glue and I will glue down the scarf, him and the gift. And this is actually almost finished. All we have to do is to put another sequins there. If I would do this again, I would use a little less sequins. These are in clear, as you can see, but yeah, it's also beautiful, but I wish I used less. So I will just pop this up, and here you have the double shaker. We just have to finish this ornament up. I will use this die to die cut the top piece, and I will again use my liquid glue to glue it down. And of course we need the string so we can attach this to our little tree. So I will use this white one and I will trim it down to the perfect size, and this will be it. And this actually finishes up our shaker. You can see how fun it looks, that we have two different colors of sequins, but because we have two windows they don't mix, and you get this clear sequins in the front, and in the back you get this blue one. And it's fun to have it as an ornament. Hope that you will try this and that you will check the honeybee sequence and this die, because it's amazing and it makes shakers super easy. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye bye!